on to some more fun stuff, I think, here. Zzz. This is, again, part of the South Marquette Trail System. A lot of goodness over here. Just gotta watch the people, because again, it's two-way. That shows the waterfall. And blind corner. It is the middle of the week, so less chance of someone coming at me, but there are still people on the trail. Obviously they don't want you going straight back there.
What is your favorite trail at the South Trails in Marquette? Let us know in the comments below.
Steep climb.
I have a couple favorites, well, maybe a few favorites in this trail system. I really like the Zoogs trail the best, but Raging River is also great. And you know what? A-Line puts a smile on my face as well. There's a run that you can also piece together with multiple trails that is mostly downhill and fun for about 10 minutes on the Benson grade side.
You don't want to go off that side either. Basically on a ridge here.
In my opinion, the South Trails are the best trails in the Marquette area. That also includes the Ishpeming trails, which are the Ramba trails.
Around the mountain we go.
I think the Ramba trails are a close second, but you know what? The South Trails just have something over them. I also like the South Trails more than the North Trails because there's less foot traffic. Just like my trips to the North Trails and the Ramba Trails, my first time riding the South Trails was in the winter on a fat bike on groomed snow trails. After riding these trails in the winter and summer, I just want to be up in this area riding these trails all the time.
Yeah, I missed the first one. Those are fun.
The South Trails are a mix of smooth, twisting trail with some jumps, and yet some other trails have rocks and roots to add some technical riding. One difference this trail system has from the others, they have downhill trails that are purely built for going downhill only.
A lot of down.
Some of these trails are accessible from the Benson grade climb, and others are lift access at Marquette Mountain Resort near the Rippling River campground.
I don't want to turn on the wet, leafy roots. Just put a lot of weight into it afterwards. Back alongside the river.
This trail system is located to the south of the big city of Marquette, which is nestled in a nook of Lake Superior.
Looking up ahead on the trail. Coming up on something, I think. A little bit up there. I guess we're going to catch up. Have a good one. Those stairs. Careful on that corner.
This trail system is part of the NTN network and is probably the most variety of trail difficulty and type of trail from all the other trail systems. You can ride your XC bike, trail bike, enduro bike, and downhill bikes.
warm sun felt good.
These trails are open in the winter and in the summer, and in the winter, if the snowfall cooperates, some of these trails are groomed to perfection, just like other various trails in the Upper Peninsula.
Move off that one. That's a down. Downtown you go.
The city of Marquette is the biggest in the UP, boasting 20 square miles, and is home to the Northern Michigan University Wildcats. There's so much to do up here, you should never be bored if you are an outdoor person.
Little tail whip.
The South Trail System has over 45 miles of non-motorized trail that allow you to have an amazing experience on this diversified single track. There are trails with waterfall views, and there are some really big waterfalls out there.
Sound like an escalator going up the mountain. E-bike, sheet bike. Ooh, hard to see that sun. Long river. Woo. Raging river. You all good? Yep. Little waterfall. Oh, that's fun. There we go.
Old school chunk trails can have you working on that upper body strength, and then the flowy goodness of other trails will make you forget about that and put a smile on your face. If you like the free ride downhill trails, they have that too.
Gotta make motorcycle noises. You twist the grip, you go faster.
The South Trails have also put in some skill building trails on the north side of the parking area by Rippling River Campground. Just take the trail to the north from the parking lot and you should stumble upon those. They're brand new. Some of the more popular loops are the purple Grom Loop, the green Morgan Creek Loop, the red Pioneer Loop, the blue Mount Marquette Loop, and the yellow Carp River Loop.
When I get a chance, I glimpse ahead on the trail, the corners, see if someone's coming. This one I couldn't see around, so I just slow down a little bit more. Shoulder in so I don't hit that tree with it.
In the winter, they groom about 20 miles of this single track, and other users may also be on the trail. So be prepared for hikers, snowshoers, dogs, other fat bikers, and possibly an XC skier. If you enjoy the city life and the outdoors, then this area is going to check all the boxes for you.
Gotta remember what way to go up here.
If you want a more in-depth look at the trails, I recommend visiting Trail Forks on your desktop to look around a bit more and connect the dots better. NTN maintains 8 trail systems from Munising to Big Bay. These trail systems have over 80 miles of single track, 2 pump tracks, campgrounds, and trail pavilions in the summer months.
I want to go down.
In the winter, they groom about 35 miles of single track and have over 125 kilometers of Nordic ski trails. Climbing Benson Grade is easier, maybe in the winter, when the groomed trail is money.
It's here. Stay left.
Or maybe in the spring after the snowpack has packed everything in and melted. I'm not sure. What do you think?
This is the blue trail called Marquette Mountain. If you want more technical, rocky chunky as you just saw, just bumpy. It's fun, challenging, but you pick good lines, work on your pedaling when you're bouncing all around. Try not to clip rocks. It's good practice.
My favorite thing to do on the south trails, well, there are too many.
I don't know why the arrows are pointing up.
I like to climb Benson Grade and do repeats on some of the downhill trails in Benson Grade. Up and down and up and down. Repeats. It's a good workout.
Yeah. Chunkiness if you'd like it. Wasn't expecting such washout conditions in Brandon. To the left here, don't go straight. That's funny. Alright. Back to single track. Instead of washed out double track, although this looks pretty washed out.
I like to do the same thing with the Zoogs Trail by climbing up to it and ripping down it and repeating. See how much elevation I can get in.
Chunky. Oh yeah, don't get one of those in the shin. I did the other day. Whoa, it doesn't feel good.
Makes me wonder what the most repeats on each of these segments has been. What's that record? I also like riding the other trails and just taking it all in.
Stay high. Front tire up. Yeah, this is an arm workout.
There are some trails in the South Network that I have not cleared, and there are some others that are a bit over my head.
With two pair of gloves on.
When I say there's something for everyone, I really mean that. If you have not been to these trails, you need to plan a trip.
Trees.
Don't forget about the other trail systems while you're here. The North Trails, the Ramba Trails, the Harlow Lake Trails, and the Powell Trails. Also know that there are a lot of scenic places to visit, like Sugarloaf Mountain.
Avoid that round rock. Crazy move there. What's going on here? Yeah, this is chunkier than I was expecting it to be, because some of it's been washed out a little bit. Oh, I should have rode up that route. I'm off the trail. There we go. Hard to see with the pine needles where the trail goes. Oh boy. That was tough.
Cool places to hike, and in the summer, places to get into the water. Go to Black Rocks and jump off into the cold waters of Lake Superior. If it's winter, bring your snowshoes, XC skis, downhill skis, and snowboards to add variety into your winter fun.
That was a little bit of a tougher climb.
If Mother Nature does not cooperate,
Again, while you look ahead, so you can see that tough climb coming and get the right gear.
there are plenty of museums and other attractions that are indoors to keep you busy.
Take a sharp left ahead. So we're not gonna send it crazy.
I also like staying at Rippling River and chilling in the hot tub regardless of the weather.
Or rock roll. Oh, we go this way? Maybe. Oh, I don't know. This is slippery. And we got a junction.
If you're hungry, Marquette has so much to offer in the way of food and restaurants.
Still on the blue loop. I just climbed a ton. So I'm hoping that it's time to go down soon. Didn't pay attention to how many feet it was. Felt like enough.
But if you need a snack,
Big chunky cool rock to the left.
just go to the Huron Mountain Bakery in the morning before you head out to ride.
This is a thing called Split Tree. The sign was kind of wore out.
Grab some of the best donuts and baked goods in the U.S.
Split Tree. Maybe that's Split Tree right there. A little washed out.
When you come back into town after your day, after you've finished all those baked goods,
I'd have to look at that again to see if it's better just to send it. But without knowing, proceed with caution.
I say you hit up the Casa Calabria for dinner, and that is located right in Marquette. You will not be disappointed with the baked goods, and you will not be disappointed at dinner with the garlic bread and any pasta dish.
I got cross-country tires. Some of these rocks are making me nervous.
If you have a camper, motorhome, tent, or camper van and like to camp while mountain biking, then you've come to the right place as well. Tourist Park Campground is right off the east side of the North Trail System. If you want to be closer to the heart of the South Trails, then I would recommend staying at
That berm.
Rippling River
Pretty steep down.
or Raging River campgrounds, as the trails are right there and you will not have to drive to get to the trailhead.
It's fun.
I've ridden all over the U.S.,
I didn't want to catch my derailleur on there.
and this trail system gets me excited every time I head there. Do yourself a favor, a major favor, and plan a trip. If you enjoyed this video, then you'll enjoy the video that has popped up on your screen that is very similar and action-packed to the video you just watched. Click on that video and I'll see you over there.